Number 10. Develop checklists to boost performance.
Now, here's a simple thing to think about systems. Checklists. Anyone been to intensive care in a hospital, an ICU ward? Hopefully for the right reason, to visit somebody. But I'm here to tell you that, disturbingly, they kill people in ICU wards. ICU wards, you go in because you're sick and you actually get something else while you're in there and you die. And it's because of infection rates, line infection rates. So somebody, and the guy, his name comes up in a minute, came up with 15,000 people per day in the United States are in ICU wards, 178 steps. So he developed a checklist of 178 things you need to do to keep the line infection rate down. You know, like wash your hands. You might think that's, funny, but doctors sometimes forget to wash their hands. So what he found by just looking at a checklist is a third of the time the checklist was broken, which was causing the problem. So what they did is that they implemented that checklist, got the head nurse to call out the steps, and somebody, it's like pilots, they follow a checklist before they fly. It's not because they're stupid, it's because they want to make sure they do it the same all the time. And so they did this in the ICU ward. That was the result. 43 infections saved at one hospital. That's 8 deaths, $2 million was saved by just following a checklist. And the average stay in the ICU ward, obviously if you're not as sick anymore, you get better faster. So people spend less time. Now they took that and replicated that same checklist, and it's now pretty much all over the United States, the same checklist, but they took it to a poor hospital and immediately went from the bottom 25 of hospitals to the top 10% of hospitals by line infection rate.